Hello. Hello. I love that I open every single episode with the most deadpan hello. Because must pick that up from Charlie. Anyway. Or I may have picked it up from my manager, who just every time I see him just goes, hello, hello. Hello, good sir. To be fair, I say that to people at work too. Excuse me. Receive. I'll be coming back. Oh, I just remembered. This one's only 2. What do you mean, fragment of the star? Now I'm concerned. Genuinely concerned. What do you mean, fragment of the star? Hang on, let me just. I really should level up all the rest of the lancers, or not. Oh well. Fragment of the star. Green, I'm out of ammo. Cover me. Yes, gotcha. By the way, why do you call me Green? Who's this Green? I mean, you and I are both hard starts. We either call each other by our true names or use code names. But neither of us wants to use our true names, right? You know, as outlaws. No outlaws, it's our turn. Basically, I'm still lazy ass. Say, if you were an animal, you would be a gorilla. I mean, druids are like sages of the forest. You'd be like Green is fine. Just call me Green. Why are you? It sounds cool, no? Thunder plus the name of my gun. To be honest, between this and what you wear and the gun, I have a pretty good idea of what your true name is. Is that okay? Come on, I can say the same for you. Faces ruler of the forest, specialist in guerrilla warfare. It's not good to go without a face. Now that we're done with idle chatter. Alright, now that we're done, what do we do with this? How's that escape wedge? It's good, we can use it, just be ashamed to, that's all. After we gathered up all the weapons and ammo, maybe we overdid it? Well, after all that sabotage, I'd say a bit. Doesn't seem like they have any servants over there, but we're done now if they engage in close combat. Well, it's on my fate's hands now. What if you pray for the master to come to our aid? Are you mad? Will your prayers ever answer in life? Why, sure, but you'd have to be a good boy. Unfortunately, it hasn't worked since I became an adult. I guess we're just both bad boys. Speak for yourself. I always said my prayer is just like my mom taught. Yeah, I'm sure if you pray it from the bottom of your heart, we'll be safe. I guess praying in your spare time doesn't work. Well, I was expecting that too. Praying while blasting away with your gun won't do a thing. I mean, God can't hear your prayers over the shots. Oh, someone fell for it. I'll go light him up. Yeah, knock yourself out. Still, I'm done. I wonder how long the resistance is going to hold out. Sooner or later, it'll reach your limit. I just hope you're on my friends to start by. Oh, that was close. The regulators are closed for today. Please visit another day. See ya. Meanwhile, with the cab. Nightingale? Please give me a moment. I'm in the middle of telling Dr. Rush how to care for the patients. Honestly, this is long before I was born. There's too little risk management constraints. Right. Listen to me, the wounds must be kept clean and don't lay beds edge to edge. Normally I would never let patients lie down on the filthy ground. Giving them vomit-inducing medication or bloodletting to expel toxins, having them drink mercury chloride. If you perform outdated treatments like that again, I will punch you until you need treatment yourself. You've been warned. But those are the latest techniques. Which is the latest? This gun or that treatment? Don't make me repeat myself. I understand. Please, no more guns, latest or not. We should treat all patients equally, regardless of age, gender, race, or social status. The only discrimination is the order they receive treatment. If you don't follow those rules, this bullet will go through your forehead, even if I am 5,000 kilometers away. You got all that, Benjamin Rush? Please take good care of the patients. You can be assured of that. She's gone. Still, she's an outstanding nurse for being so radical. Regardless of race, they're brave words in this day and age. Seems she came from Europe. She must be famous over there. Yeah, you could say that. Just for that gun, though. Did you just fire that? It's your imagination. Let's go. No, it isn't my imagination. You just fired that without hesitation. I just used the back of its blade. I know, you can do that with shields, too. Of course, the trick is to strike gently, and at the moment of impact, shift the strike point. Excuse me, please refrain from idle chatter during treatment. Come on, let's go. Alright, my apologies. Some reason I want to feel a little bit worried. Hey, Florence, where do you think you're going? Do you know that leaving your post in the military is an offense that can get you shot? Get back to your post now, or else harsh punishment will be with you. You go back to your post. My job has not changed at all. I feel like I almost found a way to treat the soldiers' ailments at their course. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, really? That is reasonable. Thank you, but I can't let a berserker like you wander off. What happens if you end up disrupting our trip? The king would never approve of this. King, sounds like someone has absolutely no right to stop me. Unless you have a better way to treat the soldiers, I'm all ears. You really can't talk to a berserker. I wonder what I should do. We've never seen eye to eye, so maybe there's a good chance to get rid of you. Well, that's not very kind of you, but I feel the same way. That saves me some trouble. Actually, we got sparks flying over there. Why is it when two strong-minded women clashes always turns into a bloodbath like this? Well, to be fair, one of them is a berserker. Matt, please intervene. Why that? I'm not confident, but I'll do it. Pardon me for interrupting. Are you a 7 too? Oh, so many 7s, great. I had the guts for driven away. I assumed Florence had lost her mind. It seems I was wrong. This is good news for the king. I don't know America's current situation. The country split into two, and now the two sides are at war with each other. The other side is good-for-nothing savages who just want to destroy. And there's our side, the United Western States, led by a king. It's a civil war between the East and the West, not the North and the South. I see. So it's not even what if the South won the Civil War, but a clash between two unknown. Pardon me, miss, what's your name? Oh, you recognize Florence the Glass Beat? No, know me? I'm sorry, Miss Nightingale was... Anyway, it was easy to guess. That's okay, I'm only giving you a hard time. Please forgive my silence. Sorry, I didn't introduce myself for this. I'm Helena Petrovna Blavatsky. What the fuck are you doing in Wyoming? It doesn't even exist yet. It's like native territory. Well, I suppose I'm known as Madame Blavatsky. I didn't appreciate having to change my name. Oh, Petrovna, okay. The reason I know this lady, and probably most of the reason Yins know this lady, is because of the Moo thing. It's a link in the description. Helena Blavatsky, the toaster girl for 19th century occultism. A talented woman independent from the Mages Association who codified occultism with only her distinctive power. But seeing as how you're served here, are you acting as an agent for the Mages Association? No, in this world all major nations other than America are completely sure. What? Who is this king? Oh, so you're the master. What a pity. We've already decided who to serve. Yes, that's the king. If he conquers the globe, I have no problem with it. I believe we'd become Lemuria, breaking away from others since it continued to water. What in the goddamn fuck are you talking about? I don't like the threatening heroes. Don't you think there's a happy ending somewhere? I can't accept that as treatment. Amputating the bad part and then walking away is outrage. Well, I figured you would say that, but what do you... Definite no. How about no? Oh, I see. Well then, where are you people taking Florence? In order to prevent the destruction of the sword, we intend to remove the cause. I see that. I suppose it makes sense. No, it doesn't have to be like that. Would you please let us go? We're just leaving here with Nightingale as our ally. And you were able to understand Florence as well. That makes me somewhat relieved, but I still can't let you go. I need a mask equipment. So the punchline to this venture is that there aren't any servants joining. There is one! Right here! I'm done talking. Let's go, Aphrodite. I don't want to waste a minute or even a second. I'm going to cure this one. Alright, anyway, she's on her side. We just barely managed to be here. Aphrodite, escape from there. Oh, you leave me no choice. Now I have to call out my elites. We'll start with them. Mechanized infantry, come forward. Production model Babbage is from early. Oh, you have encountered Mr. Babbage. Have you been to 19th century England? Oh, I see. He was defeated, wasn't he? Poor man. But these won't lose. After all, the king personally worked on them. Worked on them? Babbage used the powers of the Holy Grail and Noble Phantasm produces clones. However, the power of science was used here to mass produce these. Even if the result is the same, the approach differs, and if the approach differs, the result will too. Well, quoting our king. Of course electricity is better than steam, you fool. They're electric? So cool. Fired up. Also, seeing your eyes glare like that worries me a little bit. But anyway, here we go. We're doing this. We're not even actually fighting the guys over in town. We're just doing this. Okay. Beat them up. Oh, that shouldn't be long. Sure. He did nothing but amp himself up. Oh, nothing but amped up. Why? I don't know why, but the fact that he's shirtless That seems such a, like a cool move. Alright, what do we got? Oh. Fuck all is what we've got. I have a level 58. Mechanized infantry. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, I kind of figured you'd do that. Excuse me. You got stabbed, bro. I'm stabbing robots with a giant spear. Why? Why not? Why not is actually a very good, like, question about why Fate does this. Why not? Lol. Lamau even. Okay. Zero distance. Ah. Oh, that was very heckin' rude of you. Gable. Gable. Destroyed. I don't know, maybe I will do, depending on how many there are, maybe I will do 2 chapters in a single video. Fragment of the Star. Again, more. Discarded ice cream package in an abandoned U.S. military base. A vomitous filth. This oh, okay. That's a selection of cards. Just destroyed. Oh yeah, no, I think I am doing 2 chapters already. Nightingale pledge. Yeah. Later. It's wild to look back on Fuyuki nowadays and to see how quaint it seems in comparison, and I'm only like 4 or 5 singularities into the 6 singularities into the game, and I'm like halfway through arc 1, and they're just like, yeah, actually, you thought. I think I first experienced this when I was playing through Chivalrous Montjoy, and it's like, oh, here's an enemy with like 200,000 health and has like 2 health bars, and I was just like, huh? I was like, you know what want me to do? It's like, hang on a second, wait, hang on, what? What's with this sudden difficulty spike? And actually, no. At some point I just realized, oh wait, no, this is for people who've like been playing the game for 8 years already, like since it debuted in 2017. Which, by the way, arcs in North America are released 2 years after they are in Japan, which means that while Japan is currently in the middle of arc 3, we're still at the tail end of arc 2.5. So, I can't wait to actually finish the plot. And this goes, okay, now, he goes, okay. You know what to do next. It's like, okay, you need to wait for the next arc to drop, and I'm like, the next bit to drop. I'm like, okay. You. Oh. Again? Again. Well, that's very rude of you. There's just, no. Okay, sure. How are the fucking Alley's still alive? Well, he won't be for very long. I love how it's short. 4:30 start. Time at 3:30. Okay, well that doesn't concern me because I'm not a trainer. Stan Twitter account introduced to concept of reading. We defeated them. Be they steam powered or electric. Once they've broken, the victory is ours. Obvious truth, but it all ends here. Okay, Karna, hurry up and finish them off. Sorry, what did you just say? It's my turn. Understood. Well, all of a sudden I'm picking up a server spots right above. Forced teleportation. Commands, what's going on? The readings I'm getting from a spirit archer are off the charts. Oh no. Sorry, but could you go ahead and capture me? It looks like they're enemies for the time. I'll oblige to your frivolous conjecture. Travelers from afar, pardon the rough welcome. But a master! Retreat! Oh no, it's too fast! I've been imprisoned? I think I've been imprisoned. I've been imprisoned. Okay, I have to go farm that as well. Why is... Okay, well, first of all, why is the line there and not there? Actually, why is California at all red? I mean, it's only 2, so it's fine. Saber and Lancer. Do I want to get this over? Wait, hang on. So, you and you and I'm thinking here, hang on. And you and I want to get you over with. King of Presidents in Denver? Senpai, I'm so glad you woke up. You got kidnapped. Your 7 blocked that noble fantasy covered. Shockwave knocked everyone unconscious. While our lives were spared, it appears that we are in their custody now. Also, you work right now. We're in the midst of transporting you. You can run away if you like, but the bad news is that these BBs will target their master aggressively. Though Kana probably won't do a thing since he's firm on his policy of not killing a master. That's a misunderstanding. I will kill a master first, depending on the situation. Of course, first you must show me that you have reason, conviction, and determination to convince me to not. So, for instance, is the one issuing the order willing to exchange their own life for it? If that's the case, then I am willing to consider. See, he says stuff like that's basically unthinkable on a battlefield. Well, that's how Kana is. That doesn't change your situation in the slightest. At such close range, it would be quite difficult to slip past the mechanized infantry. Now, be good. Where on earth are we headed? First off, the Presi-King. You should decide which side to be on after that. Well, I know the 2-7 sitting right there won't side with that easily. That much I'm sure. However, I'm sure things will be different if we can persuade them all. Lady Blavatsky, why is it that you got such like to take the side of this king? Really, I like the sound of it. You're nice girl. You understand etiquette. Your name is Matt, right? In light of your proper manners, I shall answer you. The biggest reason why I support the king is that we were closely connected when we were alive. Oh, it's not like that we had an affair or anything like that. We kept in close contact, and I owe him a lot. The gods who dominate the East won't accept anyone other than themselves. Even if I surrendered to the gods, they would just kill me, or maybe they should sacrifice me for the sake of their war. The Celts. Seventy sorry were a Finn McCool Diumwind Uduvnier, right? If that's the case, we'll be seeing a lot of Celtic servants this time. As far as I know from legend, they all have a few screws loose. They're a bunch of airheaded berserk. What were those magical energy waves just now? Is there someone else with you? Are you keeping a fairy in your pocket or something? Nothing. That just what that was. Oh, was it Graham Bell with you or something? If you were, the king would seriously lose his temper this time. Hate to break it to you, but when it comes to long-distance communications, we're a few steps ahead. Apologies for introducing myself to Mrs. Blavatsky. I'm their navigator. My name is Dr. Roman. Make sure you don't forget it, as we may cross paths someday. I can tell you're an imprudent man just by your voice. You're clearly up to no good, my dear. What does everyone diss me when they first meet me? Well, it doesn't matter. It means Aphrodite has an advisor as well. So let's get back to the subject. You all get it now, right? You can't win in this war unless you're side with somebody. You only get you kid if you try and take on both sides. This war maintains a precarious balance as the East and West continue to fight. Hey, I have an idea. Why don't we George Washington this bitch? If we didn't fight, this nation would have been completely destroyed and beyond salvation by now. So, was I just like to fight? You're not a good listener, are you? Has anyone called you stubborn before? Well, at any rate, you should meet the king at least. Once. It'll be amusing. Amusing, you say? Oh, someone calling himself king in this ultimate democratic nation. How is that not amusing? Oh, it's self-proclaimed title counts. I do remember there's an emperor as well. You sure know a lot about snobs. If you were expert, I'm sure you would lament the current situation. Ah, but first we have a preliminary show. Perfect. Can you help me out? Ready, please? Master. Let's fight for now. Understood. Either way, they're enemies we must eventually stand against. Okay, here I go. Spain too. Attacking evasive. Show courage. Yeah, I know. Celtic. Oh, okay. Please. Thank you. Thank you for at least killing the first one. Ah. Thank you for at least killing that one. Yay. Yay. Alright, what do we got? Oh. The one Lancer in the fight. Oh, it's dead now, so it doesn't really matter. That was very rude of you. Don't you know attacking is rude? Rude. Goodbye, soldier. Alright, what do we got? Oh. Fucking. Roar of victory. Ah! I want that soldier back there dead. I want that soldier back. We're just not getting anywhere, are we? Ugh. Ugh. I know what I'm titling the next episode. Ah. I know you... 3-line formation. I know you resist, but I don't care. AoE attack? AoE attack. They're not dead. Yet. Ah. Ah. Using Oda Nobunaga for this might actually... That's one dead. Oh. Your attack sucked. Get out. 6, 7. 6, 7. Such a beautifully stuffed joke. It's the E. It's E all over again. E. Oh, can I finally stop using Karna? I can finally stop. Yay. Yay. Again? Oh, on the archers. Forgot to do that. No, actually, I think this is the first time it was available to me, so, oh well. Anyway. Oh wait, hang on. Oh. I'm suddenly concerned about what the plot might be in this next bit. Also about that. That like spike did not look good. Here we are. Fortress unfitting for America. White House was... Okay. Hang on. I'll edit this out. White House was taken over, so we had no choice. We built the fortress from the ground up. We should use anti-kill measures to resist the Celts, right? Madam Blavatsky, Lord Carter, the Presi-King awaits. Please come right for... Maybe I heard wrong. Did he just say Presi-King or something? Yes, no doubt. I don't know how to say this, but it's so simplistic. Right, but that's the way it makes a job. It's not an idea we'd come up with. Come, follow me. The king, despite his appearance, has a short temper. So your employer is the head, right? Are you eating that badly for a battle? Wait, that would be a bad move, Liger. Let your gun rest a while longer. If you want to cure this for the soldiers, identify the pathogen first. Do that simplistic. In the meantime, more soldiers die. Are you telling me to bear with that? Yes, bear with it, but not get accustomed to it. It may be tough for you, but consider it a trial. Or is long-term treatment not your policy? If so, I wonder which is beyond saving, you or this land. Are you saying my treatment is wrong? Not quite, but everyone makes mistakes. Humans will fall to ruin when convinced that their ideas are the only absolutes. Anyway, if your idea idly meet your death here, that would be truly meaningless. Everything has a proper order. Even if you temporarily defeat an enemy here, it may cause a greater evil to prosper. I see. I understand your valuable opinion. I will put the gun away for now. If you want a consummate light, Blavatsky, I will keep an eye on it. You look after this world's only master and that servant. Yes, yes, I know. Well then, let's get an audience with the king.
brought them to see you, Mr. Presi-King.
Understood. It will be another minute until the Presi-Kings arrive.
I'm starting to get nervous. Sometimes I wonder what kind of king he is.
I have a bad feeling about this. You might be right on that. I'm detecting a new servant approaching you, but there's something bizarre about it. I wonder if this is really a heroic spirit.
Bizarre? In what way, Doctor?
I don't want to affect your first impression with my second. Anyway, we'll talk after you meet this. Thank you for waiting. The Presi-King is here. Oh, at last I get the chance to meet that angel. How I have yearned for this moment. I intended on arriving fighting them after only they eliminated the Celts, but this is fine too. Yes, advancing the schedule is a good thing, much better than pushing back the deadline.
I see he still hasn't fixed his habit to talk himself while walking. I was hoping he could at least keep that to himself. What was talking to himself? Did you hear how loud he was? I know human.
To be frank, you have all done a fantastic job. Greetings, everyone, and congratulations. What the fuck? Is that a monitor? All I see on is... I'll say it once more, all of you have done a fantastic job.
But you were pretty surprised, right?
Well, yes, they'd be surprised.
Well, I was indeed surprised, but I'm getting used to this sort of thing. That aside, you must be the king who controls Western America, right?
Indeed, it is as you say. I have taken it upon myself to rule America in order to pulverize those barbaric Celts. I am a seventh, and a gentleman who supports other sevenths. I am Thomas Alva Edison, the Presi-King.
Yes.
Son of a bitch, what? Oh, excuse me, I was completely lost words. Edison, the king of inventions. Really, you're not a chimera? Indeed, although I'm currently the present king, not the king of inventions. You must be Lady Florence Nightingale. You are just as beautiful as they say. Unfortunately, we could not meet when we were alive, but this moment is truly a miracle of energy. No, a miracle of soul. I was not one to live on the battlefield, but I deeply respect your convictions and rationality. Do lend us your strength, not only to advance medicine, but also to boost the morale of our soldiers. The effects of you are supposed to curl our image. He's trying to fucking do first Avenger type plot on... It's literally the Bond tours from the first Avenger. I had no idea you were not... He's a feline? Oh, I remember this, because I've... What? I am without a doubt human. Humans are just higher forms of beasts who possess reason and wisdom. They shall not be segregated by the color of the skin or the shape of their face. Even if I possess a lion's head, that fact does not change. I am Edison, an intelligent human being, that is all. Just look how he sets himself the confidence. I really need to learn that kind of positivity. This, how to get... This reminds me of the fucking Tumblr post with Pakacho. It's like, turn that woe is me into his me is woe attitude and see your life improve in all sorts of ways. Warning, this does make you completely unbearable in a different way than you are already unbearable. Basically, we went alive, but now his head is a lion when summoned as a servant. However, since that doesn't affect his intelligence and lions, it's not a problem. His lion needs the definition of rational.
Doctor, maybe I was taking into not calling him the L word. Well, he can't help it. I mean, he's basically a lion.
A lion, I like the sound of that. Also, what was the communication through Magecraft? Even though you live in an age of telephones, your fixation with such an inconvenient method bewilders me. Mages by birth are indeed illogical creatures. Surely you can make better use of spiritual channels. But look, phone lines only work when you occupy the same space and time, yes? This is far more functional, crosses time and space in a kind of hyper-navigational form of communication. Oh, so that means you do not exist in this era. To be able to communicate across different eras is quite convenient indeed. Magecraft and science are similar. There is nothing you can do that I cannot. I'd like to see if the same thing can be done by telephone. No, wait, I should develop a spirit phone before that. Yes?
Yes, Mr. Please save your inventions for later, okay?
Oh, yes, right. Your name is after me, was it? We are the only master in this world. Let me get to the point. Can you lend us the strength that you used to correct the previous 4 hours to get rid of the Celts? How do you know that? I am well aware. You see, a certain fellow took it upon himself to inform me. The world's worst good-for-nothing, that detestable hair. Hysteric told me, while all these things happened, I am in good health. I bet you've never had such a grand adventure, Edison. Truly the epitome of displeasure. Well, not much for that. Anyway, we must get rid of these Celts. Needless to say, the Celts are an anachronism in this age. The United States is a cutting-edge nation created by capitalism and rationalism. This is our nation, home to those with intellect. However, they keep multiplying like planarians, and the American army lost due to difference in the size of our forces. But fortunately, I, heroic spirit, have descended upon this nation. The battlefront revived with my proposals of a new national structure, reform military, equalizing the situation. They truly are barbarians. This attempt to contend against me is mass production is the epitome of idiocy. Eventually, my mechanized infantry will cover the land and annihilate the loathsome Celts once and for all. It's like that scene from the end of Blazing Saddles, where it's like, nah, we'll take the Chinese and the blacks, but we don't want the Irish. However, there is one matter that concerns me. Leaders, in other words, we don't have enough servants. We have an obedient army, but no mighty ace warrior to lead them. While enemy Celts may have many notorious barbarians lined up, just when we gain a foothold somewhere, we end up losing it to a single Seven. Only Sevens can overcome other Sevens. We only have 3 Sevens on our side, including myself. Other Sevens who are summoned are in disarray and show no interest in joining me. Only my rationality restrains me from roaring out the sad state of affairs. The heroic spirits meant to save America dread the enemy and refuse to fight. Their negligence is going too far. You're rational, right?
Calm down, Mr. President. If you try to save everyone, we are willing to cooperate.
Oh, you understand. Truly wonderful. You are also a very delicious looking one. And stop hitting and biting me around. That's fair, but never insultingly.
Can I ask you 2 questions?
Yes, what is it? Coming from an exemplary woman like yourself, I shall give you a genteel answer. A gentleman's genteel reply. Oh, how elegant. Connor, please record that in the Presi-King Chronicle.
My first question. Wait, you saw that the mechanized infantry several times. Is that the result of your proposal? Is that what you aim with your new national structure?
Indeed, that is correct. I arrived at this conclusion in order to save the nation from its predicament. National unity. Citizens heard no rally to new life, equal national service, regardless of age or gender. Eventually, all citizens will be part of the mechanized infantry and defeat the Celts the invaded. Of course, we must maintain our mass production lines for this purpose. Acquisition of labor from all across the land, institution of 20-hour workdays, unremittent surveillance. I don't know if I like that. I'm gonna go with no, I don't. Of course, you need the best welfare system too. One cannot have labor without recreation. We will play 3 times as hard, work 3 times as hard, and win 3 times as hard as normal humans. That's my new vision. Is he not aware of human limitations?
I agree. Mr. Edison's plan does not take physical limitations into account whatsoever.
So that is what you are fixated on. What do you say? No, I was just sorry myself. Do not mind me. Well then, my second question. How do you intend to save the world?
It can be accomplished by securing the Holy Grail. Defeat the Celts, obtain the Holy Grail, then correct the error. While it is unclear who among the Celts possess the Holy Grail, if we can secure it, we can handle the rest.
No, it is unnecessary to correct this error.
What?
It is unnecessary. If I could refine it, we should be able to prevent the incineration of error. Consequently, it would give birth to a world named America operating on a different timeline from the other eras.
But is that really possible?
Having been summoned by the Grail, we servants are well aware of its power. My conclusion is quite possible. What will happen to the other eras? They will probably be destroyed.
Then it's pointless to do so.
Is there any idea his brilliant list? This America will sure survive for all eternity. My inventions will remake America. It will show this Celts who can only procreate and fight that my inventions are the light of humanity, the power of civilization. So you expand your battlefront for that purpose, abandoning those who fell in battle. An accusation fit for Chief Nurse Nightingale, who so valiantly struggled for the salvation of all soldiers. Not abandon them because I want to, however.
Listen, calm down. Florence is just stating her opinion. It's not an accusation.
I'm aware of it. That was just my usual headache. Don't worry about it. That sounds familiar. This is what Nero had. Listen, Lady Nightingale. To us, to me especially, this nation is everything, and a true king has a paramount duty to protect his nation. Hey, this sounds familiar. This sounds like Artoria Pendra. But
if you are our expert, you should have also had a duty, an ideal wish to protect them. You're right, even my current self possesses that sense of duty in one corner of my sanity. Mr. Edison, if we deny that duty, you are nothing more than a mere patriot.
Quite so. What is wrong with a king being a patriot?
I see, in that case, there's only one thing for me to do.
Nightingale, that's enough. I will not allow you to... Even if that costs me my life.
Let go of me, I can tell. The leaders with those eyes always lead to destruction. And in the end, he will be responsible to care that it wasn't supposed to turn out like this.
Aphrodite, Master, what do you think? Shouldn't you join me to fight the Celts and acquire the Holy Grail? I'll give you 3 minutes to decide. Maybe joining them for the time being is not a bad idea.
What are you saying, Doctor? He's opposed to the idea of fixing the foundation.
Quite the contrary, he's for it. It's just that the what he envisions differs from ours. We don't have the time to confront him now. In the end, I think he'll stop bearing his... I'm not just being hopeful. My conclusion stems from historical observation and experience. Those that move nations believing their own righteousness will experience consequences in one form or another. But that's all around right now. Now it's about getting the upper hand in the war. Man, I am not voice acting great today. With all the Celtic servants gathering, there's overwhelming gathering military strength. Diomwindu Duivne and Fionn McCool are formidable enough. How many more servants of that caliber do they have? For now, we will cooperate in order to acquire the Holy Grail and correct the mistake where Celtic myths dominate North America. What happens afterwards? We can think about that later.
Should do something.
Well then, if you come to a decision, let's hear what you have to say. I have a bad feeling, President Lion. That is an unexpected response indeed. Whatever your hidden agenda may be, I thought you would agree to join forces. I, Thomas Alva Edison, should respect your honesty and sincerity. But as Presi-King, unfortunately, I have no choice but to condemn you. Get him!
They're coming. Step back, master.
There's something in my nostril. I got a message from a friend that friend request that I recently had, and she says, "Hey," and I just respond, "Bonjour," and they haven't talked to me in the past 12 minutes, so. Yeah. Oh, right, that was good. You know what, I'll worry about that later. I think this will be the last bit of the episode. That this fight will be the last bit of the episode, so. Well, because we're already at 41 minutes, and we're already at 41 minutes, and I'm actually kind of stretching myself a bit thin by doing this. Is this a bit overkill? Yeah, kind of. Also, I don't need that up. What we got? Oh no. Let me take a look. Indeed. Okay. That's not very cash money, AU. Let me at least get off Nightingale Pledge. Got it. Can I go for? I cannot go for Kuku. That is sad. Please reload ammo. Cool, so I can at least do Guy Bull. No? Okay. Time. Alright, I will get Guy Bull off. Yeah. You may win. You may run. It's a summer variation, but alright, go get them. Please be dead. 5,000. Definitely dead. Goodbye, Robert. Yay! I can end the video.
So good, there's no end to them.
So even my prized mechanized infantry would become junkin minutes when going up against the Sabaton. But sometimes it's quantity over quality. You should be out of energy already. Blavatsky, throw him inside the special underground jail.
Yeah, I guess you can't be up. Sorry, we are getting locked up.
I don't think you're sorry at all, bitch. I did 2 entire segments. Cool hand, Florence. Tomorrow thing. Definitely. With that being said, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.